Hey guys, some Stupid Sketcher Guy here with another episode of DinoTube Achievements. Today's episode is on the most popular episode of a DinoTube show. Now, as a quick rule, I will be excluding pivot animations because there's no way that I could take into account all of those pivot animations because there's just way too many to count. So, that just leaves us with the figure shows. And the one that has gained the most popularity is Prehistoric, Episode 2, The Canyon. Now, if you are a DinoTuber, you already know this episode. The thumbnail of the T-Rex's foot is iconic, and with almost 9 million views at the time of this recording, this is by far the most popular episode of a DinoTube show, and it has inspired many people to try and make their own shows. And unfortunately, in the 9 years since this episode, we've made many shows almost exactly like it, which is not always a good thing, because so much of this episode has been reused for other shows. Modern shows have the exact same flaws as this episode, which isn't a good sign of improvement, such as the Walking with Dinosaurs soundtrack being overused.
Dylan finds a giant canyon that spans almost 7 miles.
Comes to join the Quench.
Finger slips.
To help with his legs healing.
Unoriginal names.
Dylan the Dialogue.
The use of cheap, unrealistic figures. The Walking with Beasts theme as the intro to your series. And so much more. In other words, we have copied so much of this and other vintage series and not learned from any of those series' major flaws. Even I have made these blaring mistakes. And despite how classic and vintage this episode is, I can't help but feel its reputation has been tainted just a little bit by all of us trying to replicate its success and failing horribly. There are so many duplicates, it's not even funny, with only like 2 or 3 that are actually good. And besides the camera quality, the only major difference about these types of shows is that they never f***ing come out. Like, can't we just make a show that is different and that actually finishes? Like, only 2 other people and me are the only ones capable of doing that at this point. So, I'm sorry that this episode kind of turned into a rant, but I think this is a very important issue. Stop replicating something that was already great. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And just come up with something different for f***'s sake. The DinoTube shows that have been coming out have been absolutely boring, and we need something new. Sure, the episodes like Prehistoric are classics. They are forever classics. So why should we try and replicate its success when that's basically impossible? But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. And comment down if you want any other DinoTube achievements made. Next time I probably won't go on this rant, but that depends on the type of DinoTube achievement that's coming next. Hopefully it's a good one. Suggest it down in the comments below, and see you guys next time.